this. We're out on the pad. Look at how much car work we're getting involved in. I'm not gonna technically say, look, I'm doing it wrong-handed. Oh my God. I gotta think this through before I start opening these cans and getting this Mountain Dew started. Henry ran off when I did that. All right. As you can tell, we already did a little bit of work. We had some help though. All right, we've got the nose unbolted and I got a special helper gonna help me take it off. Okay, special helper, come here. She's ready to go inside. She's been standing out here waiting on me to get done. It's humid. Yes, that hot, that's one word. Okay. Come up, we gotta pull the fenders out a little bit to put the tires. There you go. Kind of get it here.
No.
There's probably that, there you go.
I don't have a second shot. I haven't had one forever.
Okay. Oh, the antenna.
I was like, why am I supposed to?
Hold on.
Oh.
It's the antenna. Did you talk to the camera?
No.
Oh gosh. We could have been sitting there telling them how awesome a time you're having.
Yeah. Sweating like crazy.
Sweating like crazy.
Gross.
Women don't sweat, they perspire.
Yeah.
Here.
Oh.
All right. Come here. You can sit down. There we go. Great job.
Thanks.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Yeah, she got home from work and I was out here tearing this apart. And I was like, just wait a minute. And she's like, it's a bit humid out here. So, did help me pull the nose off the car. We've got the other nose already laying here. So this is what's happening. We've got test and tune Sunday. And I try not to get, you know, let's have fun. Let's not, oh, we got a schedule, we got to make. I don't like doing that because it aggravates me. Because when something happens, I get aggravated. I'm like, oh, can't it just be easy? Why is it always got to be so hard? So we're going to try and make that test and tune. So we got some basic stuff that we got to do. We got to get the radiator in the car. I ordered a radiator. It's supposed to be here today. Oh, we got the cooling machine in here. All right. How you like that voice? It sounds retarded, right? Yeah. Henry likes it though. I think the Chinese radiator, we're just going to leave it on the shelf. I just don't trust it. We're going to leave it on the shelf, I think. And maybe in 20 years, I don't know. We're probably going to leave it on the shelf. We're going to put the one that we got in, and because we know it'll work, and then we can go try. We got to get the radiator in, get the fan on, plug the wires in. We got to put the two-step stuff back in. It's all not huge big deals. The big deal is doing the doors. We got to do a preliminary lightening of the doors. Not these doors, but, and I don't even know why I'm saving these doors. I don't know why, because it's like one of those things, once that stuff's on here, it's probably never coming off. But I'm doing it because those doors are garbage. These doors are better than those doors. And I just use the crappiest doors to cut them up, I guess. See, we're not gonna go like we did with the doors that are on Silver Car, because they're a lot more work involved in them. And time frame wise, I don't feel like I have the time. And then there's a few other little jobs I'd like to do if I can. If I can't, no big deal, but we gotta have the two-step stuff. We gotta have the front end bolted on the car and the headlights wired up. We gotta have the radiator in it, and that's really about it. Everything else is just kind of a bonus. I got a voltage gauge I want to put in it because we're going to take all the wiring out like we're doing with silver car. We're going to do that eventually, not right now though. So maybe, I don't know, maybe some other stuff. So anyway, let me get back to work. I'm going to start, I'm either going to take those doors off or I'm going to finish taking the skirting and stuff off the Trojan. So maybe I'll do that. All right, see you guys in the next clip. I've also got this sweet as honey rear bumper cover. I got this from Michael years ago and had it on crusty for about 10 minutes and took it off and put the glory hole cover on because I thought it looked better. It was funnier and I enjoyed it. So I had this and I'm like, well, why would I take the one off of Pro Stock? Because that's just more work when I've already got one, and swap it out. And it looks like it'll fit. This car is going to look horrendous when we're done. Oh, we also want to take the wing off. Hate the wing. So the taillights I'd probably like change, but I don't know if I'm gonna have time. So anyway, but yeah, that bumper cover's going on. Car's gonna look terrible. I hope everybody loves it. We got the surfboard off. Yes, probably should have done that so I could take the wing off, but how terrible, how much more terrible does it look now? And if you've ever watched Dan Neo Mustangs, hey, he says if you take this wing off, we don't run quarter mile, but he says anything, I think it's anything over 100 that it starts creating drag. We're not running 100. We're really close though. So, and we don't run quarter mile. But these GT wings, I gotta be honest, are fairly hideous. At some point too, we're gonna do the lightweight deal like we did on the one that's on the silver car. I felt like that was a fairly good success, and we didn't spend a lot of money on it. As a matter of fact, I might have a line. I don't know how much it's going to cost me. I might have a line on another Lexan glass, and then by the time we trim it all out, we get about I don't know, with the wing's like 14 or 15 pounds. We get, I don't know, we can get 30 or 35-ish pounds out of the hatch. I know you having the weight over the rear of the car, that's better and all blah, blah, blah. I'm a firm believer of getting it all as light as you can, then add the weight where you want. Even though I don't ever add weight. I don't know why I say that. But anyway, yeah, so, but this is not a good look, I think, with the way we're putting the nose stuff on. I don't like it. I just don't like those wings anyway. They look good on a GT only, in my opinion. All right, so, sorry, Henry. Got the yard line out here too. Think, Henners? Yard line don't take no crap off them dogs, trust me. It does what it wants to do when it wants to do it. We got the rear end, the butt off of it. So now we can put the little butt on, get rid of the badonkadonk, put the little one on. So we've also got to mount our tag light. We don't want to get in trouble with law since we don't have these lights anymore, which is fine. Yeah, and then a few other little things. We gotta take the two other skirts off, and then we'll be, it's not a GT anymore, except for these amazing taillights. So yeah, I was actually going to time lapse me taking this off. It kind of fell off. Great thing about GTs is that their stuff's not glued on. Now granted, I say glued on, these are riveted on. So these right here, you'd have to drill out if you care. I don't care if those are on there. I just didn't want the skirt. That looks terrible. I know, right? So we've got the skirts off. We've got the bumper off. So next thing is put the rear bumper on, elec bumper on, and then right at the height of the sun, probably after lunch, probably getting close-ish, then we get started. we can start working on the doors. So first thing, we'll have to gut the factory ones, and at some point I'll order some more plexi and cut it. Maybe after Trump gets elected, maybe the price will go down a little bit, and I'll save a little money. Who knows? We can hope, right? If you're Democrat, I apologize. I don't do politics on the channel, but let's be real. let's just keep it real. So, all right, yeah. Yoo-wee! Damn, boys, how good does that look? Shoot, they're giving Dirty Pickle a run for its money. Man, that looks good. I mean, that thing's beat to shit. It looks awesome. I might even leave them nasty taillights on. We're going for the whole effect here. Woo! Looking good. We have got head protection, face protection. Don't wear gloves. I'm not a glove guy. I gotta feel what I'm doing. It don't matter if I'm cutting, turning bolts or nuts or wrenches. I can't do the glove thing. I'm not good at it. So what we are going to do, I did learn something from the last time I did this, is that I'm going to leave the door deal, the latch. I'm going to leave that part. We're not going for maximum effort on this. It's just get what we can, get what we can. So these doors, like I say, they're rotted. Man, yeah, damn. I mean, yeah, they're actually separated a little bit. Oh, wow. Yeah. So good stuff. Anyway, they're rotten. I don't feel bad about cutting them up. If you remember, this window was knocked out. We actually put a window in it. So we've already got the rivets drilled out of it. So we'll just unbolt it and zip tie it up. That'll be good enough. So just cut this main part out. I'll draw me a party line here, and then we may drill a few holes in it. At some point, I will probably look at trying to get the rest of the crash bar out of it, like drill the spot welds out. But we're not going to do that today. That's we'll go back through them. I'll probably get some Lexan or acrylic and do them like I did the other ones. Those turned out pretty decent for what I spent on them versus buying a set of fiberglass doors. So we'll try that. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. Let me get the death wheel fired off, and Kevin's going into convulsions right now just thinking about it. If nobody watches these in our group, so he won't even know if I said anything. It's our little secret. We'll see eye to eye on that. If you don't get that joke, sorry. You bastards laugh all you want, but I slipped when I was drawing that line, okay? I slipped. I slipped there, slipped over here. I slipped in a few spots, okay? Sorry. I used all that death wheel, and hey, I drunk cut the hell out of it right there. Look at it. Oh! Woo! Wow! Henry, not a fan of the death wheel. The worst part about drunk cutting something is when you do it and you haven't even been drinking. Yes, this is unplugged. So, safety first, kids. But yeah. The worst part is when you haven't even been drinking and you still do it. So, never said I could cut straight, but I can cut. Now the hard part, because there's support in here for the hinges and stuff like that. It's got extra layer of metal, so we got to work through that a little bit. But otherwise, we're pretty good. Then we'll get all the guts out, and then we can heat it up from the inside and get the molding off the other side. Not that it matters how it looks, but whatever. I think I'm gonna leave the mirror. Don't think Trojan has a rear view in it, and it's a little bit of a hassle when you don't have side mirrors or a rear view. Try and see what's behind you, or when you're changing lanes. So if it has a rear view, then I may take the sides off just you know, aerodynamics. And if it doesn't, I just leave them on, I guess. I don't know. I'm indecisive like that. Yeah, okay, so let me cut this, and then we'll get it out. Drunk cut. All right. Let's yeah. When you just randomly have tools laying on the floor and stuff, then you can, you know, do what I did. Just pick a screwdriver up off the floor. Ouch. Cut myself. 15 points. That would have been awesome if it would have broke the window. Nice job. And we cut our finger, which, perfect. Whew. Man, look at all this. Look at all this stuff here. Collectible 1986 GT stuff. Man, come and get it while it's hot, literally. Okay. All right. Yes, I've had a tetanus shot in the last 10 years, so I'm good. Okay, now we gotta get the molding off. We'll zip tie our window through our old bolt holes, and we still have a working door. Really wish I would have left that on those doors. But that's the way it goes. More of that, you know, restoration markings. Look, 113 holes. I guess everywhere there's a chalk mark. Pull back. I don't know. Reject. What? What does that mean? What? Did I buy a piece of shit? Come on, bro. Man, oh man. What a fine piece of machinery. Ah. All right, I can live with that. Lost a little bit of weight. Say, if we didn't have the mirror, this is about 5 pounds over plexi, so we'll look at getting some of this, but not right now. We got other stuff to worry about. Okay, we've got a passenger door. Now we gonna draw another drunk line and cut it, and then we're also going to do a little bit to the hinges. Oh, maybe not. These, I never put pins in these. These still got the factory hinges. I don't know, maybe not. We'll have to see. I will still, I don't know, whatever. We'll figure it out. But yeah. We got to get, anyway, yeah, we got to cut this out and get this done. We never did the window on this one. I don't think it's bolted. I think it's still riveted, so we got to drill the rivets out. Anyway, we got to get to work. We didn't make as much progress as we like today. We never do, but we got some of it done. So let me get this done. Okay. Got our door. We still got to hook the latch stuff up. The rod came out of it. Got to do that. But we got the door done. So we'll get it thrown on. And then Teresa will be on her way home. But I'd like to have the door on before she gets here, or before we call it for the day. Also, I'll give a shout out to Mitch. He sent me, like I say, a bunch of cut off discs and stuff. I've been using them, so I appreciate that. All right, we gotta get this door swapped. Okay, our door deal, we saved right around 60 pounds
between what was on it and what this is, right at 60. Now granted, we put a full weight hatchback on it. I mean, full weight, no spoiler, but we put a full weight hatchback on it, so our net loss isn't great, but whatever. Tomorrow we're going to do the struts, get that out of the way, then we can throw the nose piece on, wire the headlights up, and then the two-step stuff and throw the radiator in it. That's not really, this was like kind of the most work in a way, the struts, but with the nose off of it, it's way easier to do. So anyway, we made progress working on the car, so hopefully we'll be ready to go to the track. It's going to be hot, but we'll be ready to go track. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this one up. Thanks for commenting, thanks for subscribing, thanks for all the things you guys do for the channel. We couldn't do it without you, and we wouldn't want to. I mean, technically speaking, if it really wasn't for people kind of watching, I probably wouldn't really do it that much. It's a whole lot easier just to do it without any of the filming or editing, so whatever. But anyway, especially speaking of, thanks for watching. And until next time on the Substandard Leader and Fox Body videos, 1 year twin turbo 5-speed Lincoln Town Cars with a pushrod V8. Gotta specify, I guess. Well, I don't guess, but maybe. Ford drag vans, we'll be getting onto that here at some point. Proud owner, proprietor, worker, bartender, dishwasher, concierge of Club Big Boost, but not pole dancer. Not yet. And as always, fighting a good fight against those zombie Mustangs and that rascal Dr. Fear. Hopefully Sunday we can get out of there with our scalp still on us. We'll see you guys in the next video doing struts and hopefully test track. Now that'll be fun.